I was there first, they said, their voice rising. I was the one they built everything for. The house, the plans, the future, it was all mine. But then something happened. Something they never told you. And suddenly I was gone, erased, forgotten. And you? They stopped, turning to face me, their eyes blazing. You became me. The words struck like a blade. My mind reeled, trying to piece together the fragments of truth. The hidden files, the duplicate records, the journal entries about impossible choices, it all fit together now in a way that made my stomach twist. My parents hadn't just hidden a sibling. They had replaced them. And I was the replacement. I tried to speak, but the words caught in my throat. The stranger stepped closer, their face inches from mine, and for a moment it was like staring into a mirror warped by grief. Do you know what it's like to watch your life being lived by someone else? They asked, their voice breaking. To see your parents smile at you but not at me? To know that every memory you have was supposed to be mine? I stumbled back, my hands trembling, my breath shallow. The room felt smaller, the air heavier, as though the truth itself was suffocating me. I wanted to deny it, to scream that it wasn't true, but deep down I knew it was. The evidence was undeniable. My life, my identity, everything I thought I knew. It had all been built on someone else's foundation. The stranger's voice softened, but the bitterness remained. They told you stories, didn't they? About where you came from, about who you are. But those stories were lies. They weren't protecting you. They were protecting themselves. They couldn't bear the guilt of what they had done. So they buried me and gave you my life instead. Their words echoed in my mind, each one heavier than the last. I thought of my parents, of the way they had always avoided certain questions, the silences that lingered too long. I had always assumed it was grief or pain they couldn't talk about. But now I realized it had been something else entirely. It had been guilt. They had chosen me, and in doing so, they had condemned the stranger to a life in the shadows. The silence between us grew unbearable, filled with the weight of truths I could no longer ignore. My heart pounded, my thoughts spun, and I felt the ground beneath me shift. Everything I had believed about myself, about my family, was unraveling thread by thread. And standing before me was the person who had paid the price for my existence,